Here is Mal's wedding dress designed by Edna. There is a competition happening among Evie, Cruella, and Edna, the three fashion designers in my doll's world. They are competing to design outfits for Mal and Ben, and ultimately to win the bragging right of becoming the royal fashion designer. In the previous video, we made the wedding dress that is designed by Cruella. In this video, we made the wedding dress designed by Edna. The original wedding dress that came with the doll will be the one that Evie designs for Mal. I thought it made the most sense because Evie comes from the same Descendants universe, and Disney did a short animation that shows Evie making the dress for Mal. So let's talk about Edna. She comes from The Incredibles. She's already chosen as the royal designer by Queen Belle. With years of experience making costumes for superheroes, Queen Belle thought that Edna would be the perfect choice for designing the dress for this special occasion. However, Edna designs for superheroes, not for princesses. Could Edna design a dress fit for a queen? So in designing her dress, I want to put some design elements that are common in superhero costumes. There are usually a unicolor or maybe bicolor main suit, a cape, and a large logo somewhere on the cape or on the main suit. So I think the wedding dress should be a simple, slim white dress. Nothing too fancy, just a white, long sleeve white dress. No lace, no puffy skirt, just a simple, form-fitting white dress. And then I want to add a cape because this is a wedding dress and it is going to be worn by a queen. I want the cape to be very long and large. Since Mal's color is purple, I made the cape purple. And then I added Mal's emblem on the back of the cape. It should be pretty large that it can be readily seen. So the dress has all of the design elements of superhero costumes, but it also looks like a wedding dress with the majestic look of a queen's outfit. To make this dress, I cut out two panels, the front and the back, for the dress. I used the dress pattern I already made previously. I sewed the two panels together and then cut open the back so Mal can get in. I attached some velcros on the back to close the dress. Next, I cut out two long semi-circular panels from a piece of purple fabric. This is going to be the cape. I sewed the two panels together and then cut along the middle for the front piece. The front panels will look like flaps. They are going to be used to tie the cape behind the doll. Of course, the problem is that the cape can be seen from both front and back. I don't want the seams to show through, so I cut another piece of purple fabric that looks exactly like the cape. I sew it onto the cape along the edges. Then I flip it inside out, so all of the stitches are hidden inside the cape. The cape is made of two layers. It should provide some puffiness so that it looks like the cape is made with thicker materials. I also want the cape to drag behind Mal as she walks down the aisle. Two layers should provide a little more depth than just one layer. I sew the two flaps together so that they meet behind Mal's back. I also pinched the round end in such a way that it encircles behind Mal's head so it looks like a collar. Next, I want to decorate the cape. I sew a silver ribbon around the edges. I also sewed a silver ribbon along the neckline and the sleeves of the white dress. The purple cape needs a little more texture, so I painted lots of swirly looking shapes using silver acrylic paint. Finally, we need to add Mal's emblem on the cape. It is basically two dragons hugging each other, and together they look like a heart. I traced the emblem onto a piece of silver fabric. I cut out the emblem and then sew it onto the cape. The wedding dress is done. Mal will be wearing all three wedding dresses on the wedding day, so nobody feels left out. So now we have to do the same thing for Ben's outfit. See you in the next video.